Hello everyone and welcome to the future. And I know I said it was gonna be like 70 years-ish, but turns out it was more like 110. But we are here in 1449 and the hunt for antediluvians should start pretty soon. But I chose 1449 for a very particular reason, because there is gonna be an event in 1450, which I kinda wanted to be present for. But it's been a while, so let's just have a look and see how we're doing, because not too much has changed. We have expanded quite a lot west and south, but this is mostly just our vassals that's been doing the job. I've been managing the empire and just building stuff within the empire instead. So they've been doing good, and I'm proud of them. But mostly, we have a lot more champions now, and a lot more levies as well, and I want some snakes, because, well, we are a Setite after all, so we gotta have some snakes. But the reason why we have so many champions, well, part is because we're the living legend, so we get a bunch of bonuses for that, we get a bunch of bonuses for being an empress, but also, this is probably the best building in the game, according to me, at least if you want a lot of champions, because you can just build this in all of your provinces. Now, we only have 4, that's 1 over limit as well, but still, that's really good, because we also get a lot of learning, because as you can see, you get learning per level of devotion, and a bunch of monthly piety, so we're doing insanely good on piety. But thanks to one of those in each of our cities, we are getting a bunch of knights, we're getting a bunch of learning per devotion, and we're getting a bunch of piety. So, last time we have had about 30 or 20 something learning. Now we get 25 from our domain, which is pretty good. So, I can highly recommend that building, if you hadn't discovered it. But, otherwise, it's been quite calm. There was a Inquisition uprising like 20 years ago that I actually had missed that it was gonna be, but it was like 150,000 Inquisition people that just attacked and came from this little place. But I was considering starting then, but it turned out it was just like 5 minutes of killing levies and then it was over. Because they didn't come with very good quality, so they were just slaughtered really quick by all of our champions. And thankfully, we had a lot of allies, so their champions helped out too, which was great. And what else? We have an event. It's been a while. Oh, I'm gonna have to censor it. Dang it. Well, it's just mirror holes and nooks. Blah blah blah. That's fine. So, what else was I gonna do? Wasn't much, I think. So, I'm just gonna unpause, let some things happen, because we can do it a little bit faster than that. And we have had a lot of deaths in our children, unfortunately. Actually, that's less than I thought. It felt like they were dropping off like flies, but I guess it wasn't that many. And Mesopotamia wants us to come and help. You know what? I think we're just gonna lose some fame and... Oops. I was gonna decline that. Oh, well, that's fine. We're gonna just raise a local army here, and we're gonna go and help out a little bit. What are we fighting? Oh. Sorry, never mind. You're on your own, dude. Here we are. This is the first event that I wanted to include in this, well, the final episode. As the fires of the Inquisition rages across Europe, things grow ever more dire for the kindred society. Young vampires, angered by their use as rather flammable meat shields against the soldiers of God, have risen up against their elders in what now being called the anarch revolt. So far, the revolt consists of primarily of neonates, furores, and bruja, with a few opportunists thrown in. But some are worried that it could continue to snowball if nothing is done about it. These anarchs are weak individually, but they fight relentlessly for something rare to kindred something rare to kindred, a cause. So, we can switch over to the free anarch and become an anarch. But I don't think that's right. I mean, we are a follower of Isis, so we're gonna stay with Isis. And I have a feeling that I'm gonna be very alone as an anarch here. It doesn't say that my vassals are gonna convert, so I think everyone would rise up against me because I would be hostile to everyone that is an anarch. Because I'm pretty sure that the anarch is hostile to basically everyone that isn't an anarch. So we're gonna go with the... They're staying the course of Isis, but I'm curious to see. There's some anarchs, and there's some anarchs. There's a couple. There's not many, but there's a few. I'm curious. There's a bunch of anarchs around here. But it's not that much. I thought it would be bigger. But some things might happen. Oh, we're a little bit stressed. So let's go punch someone, make us feel better. And also, figured we can have a look at the map as well. Because Arabia is doing well. We have left them be. We've even been kind of friendly with them. Oh, and we lost a chaplain. Did they convert to anarch? Well, either way, you're our chaplain now. But Midgard is doing really well. The Free States are doing really well. And, right, you're Toreador. I thought there was Gangrel here. Well, these are the Gangrels, and they're doing pretty well. And the Voivodate. They have almost nothing, like in the ways of levies, but they have a lot of land. But let's keep on going, because we have one more year, because it's 1451 that stuff is gonna happen. And I've honestly never played this far in Princess of Darkness, because I think all of my playthroughs of Princess of Darkness is on YouTube. I think I played like two. I think I played 2 games on my own that wasn't put on YouTube. So, and most of those I usually end when I've got my goal. So I haven't really got this far in Princess of Darkness, so I missed all of these events. But honestly, the Inquisition was fun, but it didn't last very long. The Anarch Revolt didn't. Doesn't seem like a lot happened. I thought like whole countries was gonna convert and it was gonna be, well, a revolt. But I mean, I guess that's hard to code, just to make a world war of vampire wars. But it would be cool. Oh, we can learn some stuff. But it's just people gossiping. That's fine. So we got one more year, and there we go. So, here we go. Hunting gods. The Anarch Revolt is an unprecedented time of crisis and opportunity. With most clans in disarray and the Inquisition stopping elders from long-range communication, ancient Canaanites are vulnerable like never before. Some of the most vindictive anarchs are planning daring attacks against the antediluvians, progenitors of the clans, in the hope of reenacting Tremere's diablerie of Saulot. Will you try your hands at this endeavor? The potential rewards are attractive, but the risks are beyond imagination. These entities are closer to God than mere humans. So, basically, we get to go and hunt Set, which is, well, it's an excellent goal for this campaign. So that's why I waited until 1450. Otherwise, I'll probably be happy with just forming the followers of Isis. But your chances of success in this quest are absurdly low. Do not attempt this if you care about your character's well-being. You have been warned. So that's promising. So, I haven't... No, wait, that's Setite. Let's not go hunt the wrong person. But it's the same text for all of them. So, let's see what happens. And any second now? Come on. There we go. The hunt. Finding a lead. You have set your sights towards Set, the god for whom Clan Setite was named. It stands to reason that he lies somewhere in Egypt, well guarded by his fanatic progeny. Egypt is a big place, though, and you can't really ask the locals about such a sensitive matter. Your first order of business is to go get a lead on the antediluvian's current location. As such, you will have to send your agents far and wide with a hefty amount of gold to entice some useful information to come forward. No price. Ooh, that's a lot of gold, but this will end it, so I guess we're going in debt. Oh, right, and we're not making as much money as we should, because we actually... Oh, it's gone away. Oh, well, then before we keep going, I'm gonna... Oh, we're already doing that. Right. Right, I did that before before starting this. I forgot I did that, but we have some terrible control in 2 of our cities because we had a... you don't have it still either. We had a terrible event that basically stripped both of these cities for all of their control, so we're making about 6 gold less than we should. But it shouldn't matter. We're in debt, it's not a big deal. We'll be fine. A credible lead has come back to you. The Fire Court, one of the major Seti temples, could know some more about Set's location. You are prepared for the journey to the temple when a feeling of dread washes over you. You weren't really careful in asking for information about Set, and his clan might already be on your trail. You will have to carefully prepare for the road ahead, or your quest will be a short one. Outwitting the snakes. Well, luckily, we have a 58 intrigue, so no risk. The Fiery Entrance. You made it to the Fire Court, and now you must somehow find your way to make divulge Set's location. Coercion won't work, as they are fanatics and master torturers anyway, so you choose diplomacy. The mistress of the temple, one charming Seti named Scylla, has welcomed you well enough, impressed by your bravery in walking into the snake's den, but now she's sweetly asking you why she shouldn't just kill you here and now. You're threatening their god, after all. Where would be the fun in that? Ooh, there's actually a chance I die here. But 80%? Okay, don't roll like I usually roll. Okay, good. I was certain we were gonna die there, because, well, I know my rolling. Scylla has been accommodating so far, but she won't relinquish the information you need so easily. You will have to endure some friendly tests to see if you're worthy of being in Set's presence. The first one is easy enough. Scylla is presenting you with some exquisite mortals, skilled in pleasuring your kind in any way your damned mind can imagine. It is an obvious trap, as you could easily get lost in the pleasures displayed here for a long time, but you will have to sample a little, or your hostess will take offense. Moderation, moderation. So, we'll get a bunch of stress, but we can just lash out a little bit. Yay, Wait, there's the pop-up. There we go. And do we have anything else? No, we've already worked off some stress, we've lashed out. Okay. The second test. Your next trial is in the Fire Court will be a good old arena fight. Well, I'm very good at that too. The Setites do love their bloody entertainment, and you aren't surprised to see that the odds are stacked against you. You're pitted against a pack of werewolves. They are sorry creatures, to be honest, as they're constantly mistreated by Setites, driven to mindless rage. They will show you no mercy in this fight to the death. And yeah. I'm just OP, so it's fine. Man versus beast. The third test. You are now invited to a game of chess with living pieces, and you as one of the kings. Needless to say, any lost pieces is summarily disposed of, which means that the stakes of this friendly game are as high as you could imagine. The wailing and screams of the 4 souls chosen as pawns in this gruesome game doesn't help you concentrate either. This just makes me think of Harry Potter. But maybe a little bit more violent. But, learning challenge, once again, those temples are paying off. Excellent. 25 extra learning, paying off. Those thousands of gold was well worth it. You have been escorted to the entrance of the fire courts underground. Scylla, your hostess, has simply told you that you must find the exit to finish the test. You expected a maze, but the first underground room is actually a torture chamber where a scrawny-looking Setite ghoul is performing his art on helpless priests. The torturer is friendly enough, talking about his job and making no moves to stop you from continuing. What will you do in this puzzling situation? And I don't know why I do like actual air quotes when I say stuff like this. It's just something I have to do, I guess. But we can rescue the priest or continue on your way. So, this is a test. Rescuing the priest would, that wouldn't be a very Setite thing to do. They would probably just kill him for fun. But maybe that's the point. I don't know. Is this a bluff, double bluff, triple bluff? I'll never know. Rescue the priest? But what are we rescuing him from? Oh, right. Sorry. I thought the ghoul was the priest, but no. The priest is the torture victim, right? So the Setite thing to do would be to join in. So maybe we just let us rescue the priest. The underground continues, and twitchy-looking fellows waiting for you further along. He presents himself as a Tsimiche guest of the fire court, and says that your test is simple. You have to endure his experiments on your body for a while, then and only then will he open the next door. He assures you that he will leave you in roughly the same state as you started. This isn't exactly comforting, but it seems like you have no choice in the matter. Well, oof, that's a lot of stress. But what wouldn't I do to get to kill Seth? Seth? No, Set. Set is someone else. You're almost done with this damned underground. A Setite ghoul is waiting for you in the front of 2 doors. The right one will get you to the end of the trial without any new obstacles. The left one will be a lot longer and more difficult, but will also take you to the end. Choose. The ghoul doesn't know more and only repeats this phrase over and over, leaving you by yourself in front of this puzzling choice. Well, I mean, this seems like a trick, right? Because why would you take the long and painful... Oh shit, that's gonna... Oh no, we're just at stress level 1. I thought we were at 2 and like 99, but no. We are okay. We'll be fine. We will go up to level 3 though, but that's fine. But I mean, just going to the end sounds like it wouldn't be... It seems like a trick. So we're gonna go with the left one and just take the stress. I want to get to Set. Doesn't matter if we have to endure pain and suffering. We're gonna get to him. And shooting the messenger can be a confider. You lose a lot of stress. And confider is... Oh well, confider is just good. It's a good trait. Right. So my head feels like a thunderstone trapped in an egg. I squirm trying to get comfortable on my throne as the messenger spins me some irrelevant sub-story about pirates or bandits or raiders or some kind of commoner nonsense. The pressure in my skull builds, demanding release somewhere, and almost involuntarily my mouth opened to speak. Did you not throw an egg at me some years ago? Behead this fool! The court goes around and goes deadly silent. Yeah, we're going confider and talk to a confidant. We'll lose some stress. People will lose some opinion and stuff, but we should lose some stress. Thank you. We're back at level 1. And let's see if we can get to Set. Come on. The hunt, strong of will. You've finished the trials and Scylla welcomes you back with open arms. You're treated to a lavish feast and the whole temple sings your praises. Scylla is lavishly lying next to you, telling you about Set's greatness all the while and the foolishness of your quest to hunt a benevolent god like him. But you're strong, and you manage to deflect her attempts of seducing you to her cause. With no other choice, Scylla finally reveals a piece of information that might help you. Set's body is protected by a cabal named Coil of the Lion. If you find them, you will be that much closer to your target. Almost there. Okay. We're getting closer. Getting closer. Finding the coil. Locating the coil of the lion isn't exactly an easy process. Now that you have at least a name though, you can start working on this lead. You have two options, hiring people to search far and wide or doing it yourself. Both will be costly one way or another, but it must be done. You're too close to Set to give up now. I mean, we don't really have the money. And it seems like either way will be fine. And I mean, if you want a job done, then you gotta do it yourself. So I trust myself more than I do our servants. Oof. Oh shit! Okay, now things are happening. You have found the coil of the lion. They are moving constantly around Egypt, Set's sarcophagus in tow. You manage to learn of their road and planned an ambush. It will certainly be a fierce battle, as Set's own protectors are unlikely to be pushovers. You give the orders to launch the assault, your eyes drifting to the center of the caravan where your prize lies so close at hand. And we have a 26% chance of getting this. Maybe we can get a little bit of bonus. See if that's... I don't know if that's gonna be included in this, but let's get the little bonus we can get, I guess. So, martial challenge. I'm coming for you, Set. Ah, dang it. Well, it was an incredibly unlikely thing to succeed, and that's fine. I mean, it shouldn't be easy to hunt an antediluvian, and I think it's a really good way for Kemintiri to go by hunting Set. And it is unfortunate. Well, now this is way lower than it was, but yeah. Either way. Oh, new empress, whatever. It's Abyssinia now. Can we get... okay, we have a loan. We're at war. We can't get followers of Isis back unless we can create the title. Nah. Okay. Whatever. It's fine. We are done with this campaign anyway, and I think this is a fine way to go. We started very small, down with was it just Ber Masawa, Dala Kabir, and yeah, this duchy here, and we spread far and wide and took all of it, ended the followers of Set. And we almost got to Set. We got in reach of his sarcophagus, but unfortunately, it wasn't enough. But it was a really fun campaign. I had a lot of fun with this, and I hope you enjoyed it. But yeah, thank you for everyone watching. It's been real fun. Thank you for everyone commenting and subscribing. We will be back with more, well, I will be back with more Princes of Darkness in the future. We'll probably go for some Banu Hakim, because they're pretty cool, and, oh, well, those aren't. Well, either way, and we haven't played in this area, and this is where they live, most of them. So we'll probably go over here next playthrough. But there's probably gonna be some Warhammer in between, so... Probably gonna be a little bit, but probably not too long, because I do wanna get some more Crusader Kings in the near future. But I'm gonna end this here. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed all this. And like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.